Welcome to Matthias Unboxing as we proudly present the Fantasy World Boxing Super Series, the lightweights. And to wrap up the quarter-final stage, we have Vasyl Lomachenko versus Ryan Garcia. So firstly, Lomachenko. This guy is an outstanding fighter with a massive amateur pedigree and will probably be most known from the unknown for just missing out on winning a world title in only his second professional fight. Lomachenko has fought some very good fighters and knocked out most. His footwork is incredible, his shot selection is on point. However, I feel in his last fight versus Lopez, he seemed to get hit more than I've ever seen before. Is that the age creeping up on him at the age of 33? Or is it just the case that Lopez is the next level? Lomachenko tried to get a rematch with Lopez saying no due to Lomachenko's actions in the build-up. He seemed to be coming forward in that fight with his usual high guard stance, looking to catch his opponents with a straight jab, which obviously opens the door for him then to shoot to the body and look to throw a hook around the side. But Lopez, he was very clinical. He seemed to hit the target. He boxed very, very well. He made him miss. Lomachenko started slow. Lopez stayed behind the jab. Again, boxed to a great game plan. And then the second half of the fight, then Lomachenko tried to put the pressure on. But whether Garcia can outbox Lomachenko for 12 rounds, that is the question. When Garcia fought Luke Campbell last, he got caught with a very good shot that put him down. But he came back to score TKO in the 7th round with a vicious body shot. This is a shot that might trouble the older Lomachenko. I can see Garcia working the body, especially when Lomachenko attacks. And Garcia does carry that, as I said, vicious power, and he can cause damage. Especially if Lomachenko's shooting high, he's going to expose his body, and Garcia does like to whip that body shot around. But maybe what I feel in the Campbell fight, we saw him exposed to that good selection of shots. Maybe he's not really fought the fighters that pose that great threat. He is still young, he's still learning. And what we can say is that he took his knockdown like a champ, got up and won the fight. And that is what champions do. I can honestly see him hurting Lomachenko, but it's whether or not he can outbox him for 12 rounds. He only just got past Carlos Morales by majority decision, but that was when he was 18 or 19. So that was a good learning curve. I do like Garcia. He's compared to Oscar De La Hoya most of the time, and he's a very powerful kid. But it's whether he can outbox or keep his boxing intact for 12 rounds against an experienced fighter like Lomachenko. That could be difficult. And to beat somebody of Lomachenko's experience, I think you do need to have that boxing ability, not just the power. So even though I do want Garcia to win, I do believe that he could lose this one on a majority or a split decision. So I'm going to go for a Lomachenko win via points. And I have seen him fight, very good fighters, beat Gary Russell Jr., Roman Martinez, Nicholas Walters, Jorge Linares, Andy Crawler. He made Rigondeaux quit in his stool. So I do believe that he might have too much for Garcia on the night. So that's the quarterfinals done. The semi-final draw is as follows. We've got Lopez versus Haney and Davis versus Lomachenko.